Good morning. It's April 1st, 2020, and the month of March is finally over. It has seemed like a very long month. I don't know if it has for you, but it has for me for sure. I could start off with kind of an April Fool's kind of prank and just kind of see if I can, a gotcha moment. But I'm going to pass on that because we've been through a lot, and so I'm just going to kind of keep things moving along here to day two of our online learning. I've got Ralphie right here, my co-pilot, ready to go, and these are our morning announcements. I'll start off with a couple of things. I had mentioned, and I don't think I had a complete success with right below saying that there's a bit.ly there link that you can use to ask Mr. McDonough a question. It can be about Bel Air, it could be about me, it could be about anything, and see what kind of answer I can get for you. I did have a few questions that I'm going to answer today and tell you a little bit about, but that link will be live every day. If you want to check that out, you can cut and paste it from, or copy paste it from the announcement right below, let's just go with that route. That's just the best thing to do. So a couple of questions that I did get is, first of all, if the Cardinal, like Ralphie here, or Sarge, the big giant one, has always been our mascot. And since the doors opened at Bel Air High School in 1955, the Cardinals have been our mascot. The colors red and white from day one, and something we can take a lot of pride in. And that's 65 years that we've been open now, and that we've hashtag Cardinal Proud, and been excited about that. So that has always been our mascot. Another question was, hey, Mr. McDonough, what did you do to de-stress over these last week, over spring break, and just over the last few weeks? I've watched some things on Netflix. I just started something called Tiger King. That's some wacky stuff. I don't know if you guys have already watched that already, but you might take a look at that. It just shows you that the world has all kinds of people out there. So I've only one episode in, so don't ruin it for me or anything like that. Give me a little space, but I did just start that, so I'm going to check that out. And then I do watch Ozark, also season 3 coming back on that. So I'll check that out. Also, though, some of you may know that I do enjoy running. I ran my first marathon back in January 2020. So getting out and going for a run, keeping my social distance, of course, but getting out for a jog. Usually try to get out 4 or 5 times a week. I've also been doing a little slow roll on my bicycle, and that's always some good stuff too, especially yesterday. It was really nice out. And then my favorite thing about Bel Air, I guess what I would say is it's got to be the people. The people are what that's why we get into education. And one of the things I know I've always loved about being a principal, when I was a math teacher also before that, and an assistant principal, it's always about the people. It's about the people every day, all day, every day. And so getting to be around kids and seeing the choices they make, the good and bad choices they make, but how they grow during their 4 years at Bel Air is exciting, and graduation is my favorite day. But the people is what makes the school a community, and that's something that I love, and I'm glad to be a part of. A few announcements that we'll share. I know that some of you may have seen yesterday when Texas Governor Abbott announced that all schools would be closed through May 4th. Now HISD has taken that and announced last night that they would be closing schools until further notice. So that certainly includes through, it should include through May 4th. Where we go past that, I really don't know at this point. But I know that for our seniors, it brings a lot of questions and concerns. We start talking about prom, which is scheduled for May 16th, and then, of course, graduation in June. My fingers and my toes are crossed still, and I promise, I commit to make sure to let you guys know just as soon as we get specifics on all of that. I am still planning to have a senior class meeting next week through this video conference tool that you'll be able to check it out and see kind of what that's about, and I'll be able to hopefully give you some more specific information, because right now it's a lot of, I don't know, maybe, we're going to see, I hope so, I hope not. So not much definites there, but hope to have some more by next week. And then I know that there's a lot of questions about, Mr. McDonough, we were just applying to be Cardinal crew leaders. We were applying to be bird keepers. We were applying to be on the booster club. We were applying to try out to be a cheerleader. All of these different things. I'm working with all of those sponsors to try to get you guys new dates and processes of what that's going to look like. Bird keeper and booster club, maybe it's online campaigning or something. I really don't know. We're trying to find some different things. Another thing you can do in the Ask Mr. McDonough is there is a section where you can, where I say, is there anything else you want me to know? If you want to start giving some ideas of maybe how we can do those things, we are open to ideas. This is a new world for all of us. We don't have experience and expertise in how this is going to happen, so need your help. And I'm sure we'll be reaching out in other ways also. But right now, we don't have any club meetings, no hall sweeps tomorrow, and our boys and girls soccer teams, which were district champions, remain undefeated in the Texas State playoffs. So we'll keep you updated on their progress. But those are our morning announcements. Thank you, and enjoy the day.